We surfing markets, baby, waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Waiting for the trading, now you have the intel.
Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. For binocular levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacles slowing down, new traders just start the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them, ooh, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath. Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chilling on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them, ooh, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Ocean don't care about your bags or your dreams. Waves keep crashing, gotta ride with our team.
Be patient, let the market decide. Wait for the trade, let it go.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
Probabilities king, we playing the odds. Fake gurus be barnacles, just start their pods. Slowing down, new traders watching their portfolio concave. We only have probabilities, you can't control the waves.
That's right, guys. You cannot control the waves. You just got to ride it. If the market's going up, then we trade going up. If the market starts going down, well, then we trade start going down. Here we go in 3, 2, and a 1. Bingo, bango. Bingo and a bango. So I was doing some videos earlier for the group. So let me go ahead and turn on the camera and boom, dramatic intro. Very good. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we truly do show you how to trade in the most simplistic way. No memorization of all these acronyms or, just any of that stuff. We're literally trading level by level. Now, we need to understand the trend in order for this to work, because that's important. But let's go and get started. We have the crypto bubbles, and crypto bubbles on the daily is green. Holy smokes. 20%, 15%, 24%. Now, if you miss these moves, it's okay. Now, did I miss these moves? Yep, sure did. Why? It wasn't safe. I want to trade when it's safer. Could we have entered these trades and, of course, bragged on X and everything else? Sure, of course. But it's just too much of a risk. And I personally, well, I want to protect my money. And I want to protect the money of my group. So what we do is we just wait. There's going to be higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs. So we just wait. We just wait. Right now, I believe we're in 2 longs. They're doing nice. I was a little worried last night or yesterday. And then, of course, they pulled back to the areas that we thought they were going to pull back to. So that does help. And then, of course, they bounced. So that was good. I believe we were looking at one short. However, our alert did not go off and it did not break the level that we were looking at for that short. And it was a great one, too. But because FOMO and, of course, the market pretty much kind of changing, it went up. So we did not lose that trade. Now, granted, again, I'm very honest with y'all. I'm very transparent. I did enter the trade. I entered the trade. It was more an aggressive trade. I entered when it went up to the area that I thought I was going to roll over. And it did start rolling over. I entered the trade and then it went up. So I think I'm stopped out on that one. I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, I'm stopped out. But managing risk is very important, because if I did not have a stop loss, which was fairly tight, if I did not have a stop loss, well, then I would have been liquidated more than likely. All right. So I'm not going to look at the number of people watching right now, because I know I will be ending the stream in like 1 minute. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We have the crypto bubbles on the hourly time frame. Uh-oh. Are we starting to see a pullback now? Possible. Hey, we got All Set in the house. What's up, All Set? Appreciate you, man, being here. We got Dylan in the house. What's up, man? Yep. Am I the only one in the stream? Yeah, I know. It's sad. It really is. Where's everybody? I have no idea. Well, maybe they don't know what time I show. Well, this hasn't changed in many months. Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. Oh, man, I'm running late. You're already ending. Guess what? This hasn't changed. It will, though. I don't even know when to stream. I really don't. I think my stuff is too easy. I think that's what it is. I think my style is way too easy for people to stay not engaged, but I don't know what the word is. But, you watch all these other people when they're talking about SFPs and liquidity zones and sweeping the lows and blah, blah, blah. And I guess that's more sexy than just saying, level by level, possible, but we'll see. Also, it says here, showing some love. Awesome, man. Appreciate you very much. Appreciate you. But yeah, so everybody knows what time I start. It's just, and it doesn't change. It hasn't changed. I mean, and if it does change, I'll let you know. But let's see here. Follow your passion, Joe. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Just openly ask what views like to see. And my passion is helping people. Now I have one troll. I used to have two. I have one troll who, I'm done with him already. Like I've tried helping him out so much, but I don't know if he's from my original group that I was in, but he always, says something as like, I don't know. I was like, dude, I'm not going to respond to you anymore. Like I already tried helping you. It's done. Like all your intentions are very, very obvious. It's all right, man. So he left me another comment. I think it was yesterday, day before. But it's so non-important that I don't even know when he did it. But I forgot even what he said too. I saw that it was Sam. I said, okay, never mind. Just keep on going. But yeah, and that's what I do. I try to help people. But I think my stuff is too easy. I think I just need to start complicating it. That's what I think. Let's see here. Going down the list. Let's go. Ooh, I'm so close to just stopping the show. I'll check it in 10 minutes. See if we have viewers. If not, or more viewers. If not, I got stuff to do. I got my group I got to take care of. Well, not take care of, but, just update the group and all the videos, all that fun stuff. 65 on the crypto greed. Wow. I was not expecting that. Oh, no, wait. No, I take that back. Yeah, due to Bitcoin going up, possible. Liquidations heat map. This is on the 24-hour time frame. Let's refresh this one more time. Hey, we got John 316 in the house. What's up, brother? Appreciate you, man. We definitely will do that one. You know what? When I forgot who it was, they would asked me to do this one. I said, man, this one's trash. I don't like it. And, you know, I looked at what it was. I think we did a deep dive on it. It's like, no, I don't like it. I don't know why it's pumping this, blah, blah. It had already pumped. And like a week later, they asked me to check it again. It went up like a couple 100%. I believe so, if this is the one. I was like, oh, I still don't like it, blah, blah. And we checked it again the following week, and it went up again. And we retraced, and it went up. I was like, man, I don't like it. And now, because it's retraced so much, and it's still got, now it has very nice, in my opinion, market structure. Now I'm actually looking at it, and I'm trading it. Are we bullish? No, I'm not. I'm not bullish. I'm not bullish until we cross certain levels, and we'll let you know that in just a second. Can we go up until we get there? Yeah, sure, of course. Can we come down? Yeah. Overall, the macro, the very, very, you know, looking at the big picture, are we bullish? Yeah. But, and I'll show you those levels too. So the main thing is, like, how can we spot fake outs? So we're going to be talking about that. So fake outs, write that down. We're going to be talking about that, and we'll talk about that more so when we're looking at Bitcoin, also when we're looking at these coins. Well, at least the first one, maybe, Bitcoin. All right, let's go to the 12-hour time frame. So what does this show us? This is really important to know. What does it show us? This shows us where there's a bunch of stop losses. Let's say people that are going short right here. There's a bunch of stop losses. There's a bunch of liquidation. So let's say they didn't put a stop loss, but their liquidation area is right here. That is pretty much where they open an order, let's say for $100 or $10 or $1,000 or $1 million, but they don't have a stop loss, hoping that it doesn't come here. But if it does, their money turns into liquid and it all goes down the drain. Let's see here. Good topic. Spot fake outs. Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. But the price cannot come up here to get these liquidations unless it crosses this level. Price cannot come down here to get these liquidations. Joe, move your head. Cannot get these liquidations unless it crosses this level. And that's why we trade level by level. We're in the 12-hour time frame. Let us look at the total liquidations as far as what's really happening. Let me refresh this one more time. For the 1 hour, we have, neck and neck. Are we flipping right now? Possible. Were we going one direction and now we're flipping? That's what it looks like. 4-hour time frame, shorts got liquidated pretty good. So this means the price went up. 12-hour, kind of neck and neck almost. So 12 hours ago, it was kind of flipping and flopping. 24 hours ago, shorts got annihilated, and that means that price went up. So we're gonna check this in just a second. Dylan says, tried to help some people earlier today, but they want to make it too difficult and have no idea what they are doing. Losing thousands of dollars, but the moment you simplify it, if they say no thank you, yeah. Tried to help some people earlier today, but they want to make it too difficult. Yeah, there's a lot, man. And they'll have a lot of indicators on there, and then some will say yes. You know, some indicators will say yes to trade, some will say no. Then you go to different time frames, and you got those indicators. But I mean, if you just strip it all down and just simplify it, it's literally level by level. Like it can't go up and do your point of control or value area high or low or moving averages or anything. You can't do any of that stuff unless it breaks the levels that we show. There it is. Yep, delusional. Yep. But they like the shiny bells and everything else, and the fancy terms, and it entices them. That's what it does. All right, let's go and get started. Bitcoin. Oh, I'm actually trading Bitcoin. I'm actually shorting it. This is my personal trade. I entered. Where did I enter? I believe I entered right here. Just because we started seeing this little zone, and I saw this bounce area. So, you know, I'm thinking come down here, then when the price is here, maybe come up to this. This is kind of like our zone now, possibly come down. I'm in the shorts, and am I even in profit? Oh, I'm barely in profit. I was in good profit earlier, but I'm barely in profit now. I was at a loss earlier too. But Like, I don't freak out. I have my stop loss here. No, I actually moved my stop loss. I moved my stop loss really tight. I moved my stop loss to about here now. About there, about. So that's where I have my stop loss now. Just above this. And I moved it when we were here, I think. And so what it's doing is it's pretty much following this range. It's a very tight range. Kind of going up and down and up. Could I trade this like super scalp? Sure. I don't have time for it. I'm doing a lot of stuff for the group, a lot of videos and everything else, a lot of updates. And here we're doing this number coming down, coming up, and then we roll over. So we'll see. Let's go in and look at the actual chart. Now for Bitcoin, this on the 1 hour time frame, man, I was way off. Now, when we're here, you know, we're not looking strong. You know, I mentioned this over here. We're not looking strong. We're not looking strong. Comes up here and then bloop, comes down. And this market structure, it looks absolutely horrible. Horrible. Came down and then bloop, dumped again, bounced off of our little bounce zone, came up and then dump. And then came over here and now the price is here. Because the price is here, I'm thinking it's going to come down. I'm thinking we're going to come down. Oh, this isn't even my thing. I had a plan A and a half. Or maybe, oh, that was earlier. So here, went like here. And I'm thinking, this is my plan A, because it doesn't look strong. It looks very weak. It looks like it wants to just roll over. I mean, it's trying to come up, but it looks like it wants to roll over. And, oh, that's what it was. My troll says, you know, because I make this statement, you know, sometimes the path to man, it works perfectly. It looks so great. And there's other times where I'm completely wrong. And the troll, he said, it's not the path tool, it's the operator. And he does like a lot of negative things. So I'm assuming he's saying, I don't know what he's saying. He doesn't talk in complete sentences. I don't even know if he speaks English. Either that or he wears a helmet. I don't know. Because the dude, like, he does not speak complete sentences. I literally have to like, what are you talking about, man? Like, what are you, like, they use complete, like, it's so funny. I kind of feel, I don't know. Maybe he's just slow. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say anything because he's just slow. But the price is here. And I mean, it looks like it wants to roll over. I think it's going to come down, come up here to this area, and then just come down. What ended up happening? Of course, you know, all this is kind of news related as well. Ceasefire, boom, moon mission. Like, really, man? Really? And, you know, if we did come up, I would think that we'd come up to about this zone and then roll over to. Just because, I mean, it looks so incredibly weak. I think it's going to come up here, roll over. Nope. And it goes to the moon. But right now we're kind of battling the 382 level. Oh no, wait. We got to adjust this. $618. Let me get some water real quick. It's my Kool-Aid. It's very watered down Kool-Aid. Very watered down. All right. Now, a lot of traders will see this as a bull flag. A lot of traders. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty nice. Now, let me just draw it. You know, we have our flag here, and then we have, our pole there, and our flag there. This is on the 1 hour time frame. So, I mean, it does look nice for a flag, but right now, this market, extremely rough to trade. If you're making money, good. If you're losing money, maybe not trade as much. Let's say you would do an average of 6, maybe 10 trades. Then, and you're losing a lot. Well, let's go with just one. Just do one trade. But Joe, the other trade I was looking at, it did really great gains. You cannot, you know. The market is tough. We don't know which one's going to move and how much. We never know. But what I would recommend, oh man, I mean, the accident of looking how many viewers I had. Ooh. Ooh, that hurts. Let's see here. So, what was I talking about? So here we have, well, we don't have anything. Let's see here. Lost my train of thought. So how do I know this was a fake out? So let's go with that, fake out. Well, here we're coming down. Now, for this to be a confirmation, for this to be valid, we want to see a bearish retest of our level, of our zone, whatever you have here. A bearish retest. So this is pretty much step one of potentially shorting. This is step one. Let me draw it out. So let's say it rolls over because it's getting bearishly retested. This would be our step one. Once it breaks this level, this is our step two. So now what we're doing is we're building confidence that this is in fact, valid for a potential shorting. Now, when does this become a fake out? And this works the same way, the opposite way. When does it become a fake out? When it starts breaking the levels going to the upside. So one, it broke this level, which is fine because we want it to come up here. This is a very strong level. And this is a pretty good 50% move, a retracement from, pulling back or going down. Once we start breaking this level, now fake out. Because what we're doing is we're going against the possible areas where it should hopefully have a higher probability of getting rejected. So here's a rejection area. Here's another rejection area. Here's another rejection area. And the more rejected areas that have been passed, the stronger the fake out is. Just like the stronger the confirmation, the validity of the move going the way you want it to go. So let's say we're thinking about going short. Well, we break this level, awesome. We want to see a retest. So it comes down here, we do a retest, great. This is confirming our move. But once it comes up and it breaks, this level, especially this level, there's a really high chance that this is a fake out. But we don't know yet because this could also be a fake out. And that's the hard part about trading too. Like we never know what's going to happen because the price could have come up and then did another rejection area right here and then now come down. So now this is potentially a fake out to the upside. However, we got faked out on the possible fake out because we only went to level one. Here's level two. And it's like, oh, we got saved. So this is why it's really important when you have stop losses, give it a little bit of breathing room because your thought process may be correct. It just needs a little bit more room. And then when it does roll over, well, then now it's pretty strong going that direction. However, for the fake out, once it starts breaking these levels, and here it broke it, retested this, came up, blasted through this, definite fake out. So this is a fake out. This is a bear trap. And it goes the exact, I'm going to do, what is it? Alt-I. It inverts it. So it flips it over. This is the exact same as, for us to go up or down, where we have the price action. Let's say we want to see it go up. And we're thinking possible pullback here, which would be healthy. Coming up, we could enter here. But it's safer here because now we're getting the confirmation of the potential move to the upside. So I'm hoping all this makes sense. Alt-I once again. I'm hoping all this makes sense. So what do I think is going to happen right now? Good question. Very good question. Let's delete all that. And then we're going to get to ZBCN. If you have any other coins, let me know. I want to see if I lost people on that. Ooh, I didn't. Very nice. All right, so we have our level here. We're looking for so we're not looking for the retracement because the retracement is from low to high. We're looking for levels. So we're going from high to low to see potentially where it could levels of support resistance, whether it continues coming downside or possibly to break to the upside. So right now we're on, let's just zoom out. So zooming out, this is the bigger picture. It barely tapped the 382 and it started coming up. I would have liked to have seen it come up to here to around 100 and then roll over and then go into this really nice zone right around 94-ish area and then bounce up. This right here, this move right here would have been, or this move right here, in my opinion, is really healthy and strong for the continuing of the upside. We barely tapped it and then came up. I mean, it is what it is. We'll take what we can get. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we're getting rejected right around this area, right where it's at, really, at 105.3. We're getting nice rejection here. Let's see here. So the thing that I see that's bearish is that we just went straight up. And normally when we go straight up, it's healthy for it to pull back to at least 103.7 before continuing up. The things that I see bullish is that we do on this have it's very weak in my opinion, because there's not a lot of ups and downs. Let's go to the 1 hour, but we do have a bullish pattern, which we could call this either a bull pennant or a bull flag, if you're including the wicks. Oh, did you know this is a new update? If you click and hold, it tells you, I'm assuming the last, oh no, did it just change? No, it tells you the last, so this one tells you the last candle. But if you go over here and touch this one and you click and you hold, it tells you this candle, the high, the low. That's pretty cool. So they did something right. And you just click and hold. It's a new update on Telegram. I mean, TradingView. Pretty good. Let's see here. So what do I think is going to happen? I'm still in my short. I'm trying to look. I really don't like when it does these moves where it goes up and it kind of just goes sideways for a little bit. Because to me, and I hate saying this, it could either go up or it could either go down. And here we've seen it to where it does this and it does go up only to go down. And then it does this and it goes up only to come down. And right now it's literally printing a bullish pattern, more than likely to entice the longs, maybe to come up and then come down again. It's really rough trading right now, guys. So if you don't need to be in a trade, you should never need to be in a trade, but I would recommend just holding off. Let's see here. They have asked Powell 3 times about crypto. Really? Yeah, I don't watch that stuff. To me, it's way too boring because it's all the same. It's political talk. It's a whole bunch of words that don't mean anything. Literally, a whole bunch of words that don't say anything. And of course, they always need more data. For me personally, I still want to say down. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I was really surprised that we did not get a bearish retest here. We got Flea Virus in the house. What's up, brother? Killer market for sure. Yeah, man, it is. And like I said, like there's a lot of groups out there right now that they're posting a lot of charts, you know, up and down. And one of them is gonna take. And the one that does take, well, then that's what they show on X and YouTube and everything else like that. And they'll say, join our group and blah, blah. And they're just tricking people. But like, I show you the reality of trading. And, you know, sometimes I'll get people in here. It's like, oh man, I'm killing it. I'm doing this and that. It's great, man. Good for you. Like really, really happy. But for the majority of the market, it's tough. It is really tough right now. And, you know, we're not throwing out a fishing net to where let's see what we can catch. Like we're literally entering one trade. We entered, what was it? I think it was one short. No, we entered 2 trades yesterday. We entered a short and we entered a long on something else. And the day prior, I think we entered 1 trade. So we don't cast the nets. We do very few trades. And hopefully, you know, these are the best setups. And the 2 that I did were not going with Bitcoin. So that was in our favor. And right now they're both doing okay. The shorts that we posted, we didn't actually take that trade because our alert didn't go off. So again, I have very strict requirements before entering a trade. And now when it looked like, ooh, man, it looked like it was going to get. But the alert never went off, so. Let's see here. Dylan says, what do you think will happen to Bitcoin after the bear run? Will we have smaller retrace, but stay at plateau due to the amount of adoption? So for this retrace, after we hit, and we don't know where it's going to be at, after we hit our all-time high, when we start retracing, I believe instead of the 77 or 78% that we had the last season, and you know the 80%, whatever the percentage was on the last ones, I forget the numbers. I know them. I actually have them here. This is my chart that I have. I actually did a video on it, so definitely check it out. I don't know the name of the video, but it's one of my earlier videos. Joe, that doesn't help us out. Yeah, I know. But it just says Bitcoin prediction, I think it's called. But so what I think when we do pull back due to the market cap being where it's at the all-time high, I think we'll pull back 50%. And that's taking into account the market cap. And then the run-ups and the pullbacks, I think it's going to be kind of like the same. You know, in the bigger picture, when we're looking at it, I think it's going to be pretty much kind of like the same, kind of like this, you know, where we have a nice dump, we have a nice pump, we have a nice kind of like this. But once we start breaking the levels to the upside, then there's a really high chance that we're getting out of that. And we don't know how long the bear market is going to be. So this is why it's so important, like these level by levels, and do this on the higher time frame. Daily is preferred at the minimum. And if you want to do the weekly, great, do the weekly. But once we start breaking the highs, like this dump, we broke the high. Do I think we're out of the bear market? No, we haven't even started. We have to have sideways accumulation. Then this one, no, it's just setting us up for the level that we need to break. This one, no. Do I think we're out of it? Not even close. So this would be our level. You know, have our magnet tool, go in the candle body close. You can actually do the wick as well, make a zone. Then it comes down, it does this. So now we need to break this level. Then it comes down, and now we need to break this level. So we do break the level, and we don't break this level. So this is saying, okay, well, we might come down some more. I don't know. Now, what I always do is I show you in the moment of the trade versus what everybody else, they show you after the fact. I would have entered right here because, well, I can see it went up. No. Like, we don't know what's going to happen. So what I do is I show you in the moment of the trade. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I'm looking here. I'm not looking at this. Then it comes up, breaks out barely, but doesn't break this one. So this is our step 1. This will be our step 2. Comes down here, then it comes down again. Okay, so this was obviously not the one. Comes down, and then now we have another level of our high right here. So now we got to break this level. So then we finally do break the level, and what we could do is put a little bit of money in here, you know, because this is our step 1 now. This is our step 1. Put a little bit of money in here. It breaks this level. Now, of course, I'm going to be using my moving averages as well at this time, and I'm going to be showing this to my VIP group extensively, and also YouTube. You know, you don't have to join my VIP to learn how to trade, unlike everybody else. Here, you just join, you know, watch me every day. Like, I'll show you all these tips and tricks. And then here's our step 2. It breaks and it holds. We add to it. Then here's our step 3. It's like, oh, okay. So here's a question that I may get asked. And we're going to go over ZBCN in just a moment. Sorry about that. But here's something that to me is very important. Like, Joe, my mentor said he would have bought right here. Yeah, that's because he sees this. We don't know if it's going to continue coming down, and then now what? Is he going to still say the same thing? Of course not, because then that makes him look like he doesn't know what he's doing. Here, we're at least securing something to where if it does come down, fine, we can continue, adding in once it breaks the level to the upside. Could you be buying all this down here? Sure, of course, you can buy whenever you want. It's just safer. Breaks this level, enter again. Breaks this level, okay. I would expect it to come down. So here I wouldn't enter. I would, because of this nice run up, I'd expect it to come down to here. That's good. And I missed it too, even with this. So again, what I'm doing is I'm showing you what I would do in the moment. Your mentor would say, I would do a level right here and look, it hits and I'm a genius and join my group and I show you how to do this and blah, blah, blah. Nah, man. Nah. So then we come up here, we get rejected kind of here. We're not adding, it comes down, and then now it starts coming up. Now, sure, why not? I can add some here. Thinking that it might do this, but I want to get some here. And then if it breaks this, then I can add some more. But then it goes up. And then now, now you can see on the moving averages that it's doing good. It's doing good. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and catch up with the chat. But this is what I think it's going to do. Just kind of, do this number where it just, this is our strategy right here. Very simple. There's no SFPs and elemental Ps and QRSs. There's none of that stuff. It's just a level. Keep it simple. And hopefully this simplicity will make you a lot of money. Because with all the divergences and with all the PLCs and everything else, price cannot go up unless it breaks this level. It's impossible. Price cannot go up unless it breaks this level. Can it come down to you? Sure, of course. Price goes up, price goes down. Okay, going on the list. Lauren says, hi, I know this sounds crazy, but I have 7 years of experience in EW trading. Don't know what that is, but great. I can literally predict every single move of any asset. Scam. Oh man, there's a lot of chat, including Bitcoin to the cent. Scam. I can teach you how to do it. Really? You can teach me? All right. How much? Do I have to give you my seed phrase? Do I have to give you my mother's maiden name? Do I have to connect my computer to your computer? Do we have to do like a conference call so you can scam all of my money? Well, guess what? I only have $14. So I want to show you what a scammer looks like. Joe, you're doing this and they're getting fame and glory and blah blah blah. No, I'm warning. This is what I do. I warn people. I warn people. This is what a scam looks like. So let me do this one more time because I'm gonna actually have this as a short. Ever wonder what a nope. Ever wonder what a scam looks like? Here's Exhibit A. Hi, I know this sounds crazy, but I have 7 years of experience in EW trading. What is that? No idea. Doesn't matter though, because listen what they say next. I can literally predict every single move of any asset. Right there, scam. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody. Unless you are the market maker. So this right here, complete scam, including Bitcoin to the cent, to the dollar and cent. Again, nobody knows because we're trading on emotions. Retail trades on emotions for the most part. And the market makers, they are the ones who are creating these flags and inverse head and shoulders. They are the ones manipulating the price action so that we can trade it. So nobody knows what is going to happen. It doesn't matter what indicator you use, what divergence or point of controls, it doesn't matter. And then they go on to say, I can teach you how to do it. Scam. Be aware of the people who do this. They rely, they feed, they prey on people who are gullible. Oh, you know how to literally how to predict it. Oh man, let me go to you. Scam. Be very careful. I show you how to trade every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4 Eastern Time. Make sure to tune in. We do bonus streams as well. I show you how to trade. Nobody is 100% guaranteed that anything will ever happen, except price will go up, price will go down. All right, I do thank you guys. Okay, so that was it. But yeah, scam. We got Meet Damien in the house. What's up, Meet Damien? Appreciate you, man. See, Mitch Ray says this is the toughest market to trade, mainly because who our president is. Possible. Haven Peck, what's up, buddy? Let's see here. Did tell me you own some. Man, I was actually trying to short that one. Got wrecked. Whenever I say I got wrecked, that just means I lost. So let's get rid of this person. Scam. See here. Very good. Flea Virus says there's a bearish divergence building, too much uncertainty in the market, but know this, Fiat is going to crash. Yeah, I agree. See here, we all need somewhere to put our money. Yes. This is stage for these entries. Okay. Person I tracked total 3 dropped 3 trillion yesterday. Real bull run when we break that 3 point down. So for me personally, I don't look at all that stuff. I mean, I can whenever I get requests for it. I don't look at it because it just tells me what the market is doing. That's what it tells me. We got total 2 going up, breaking this level. It's great for the alts. Yeah, I can see it in my alts because well, guess what? They're doing great. It's kind of like how do I say this? It's kind of like the weatherman saying, trade tuition, take an umbrella because it's raining outside. That's what totals are for me. And I can look out the window and say, yeah, I can see that it's raining outside. So I can see it with the alts performing well. I can see what the total is doing. Hope that makes sense. See, if you guys are into astrology, today is supposed to be the luckiest day of the year based on where the planets are. Hey, there you go. Let's see here. Lawrence, ooh, the scammer. Lauren says, trade tuition, I can teach you how to catch every single move to the cent using Elliott waves with Fibonacci. I know it sounds silly, but I've been doing it for 7 years. I'm going to call BS on that. Give me 30 minutes in a call. In a call. So I say, yeah, sure. I would love to do this. This is going to be amazing. I'm going to learn how to do all this stuff. It's going to be great. Yeah, let's do a call. And we connect the call. And then guess what happens? They steal all my money. Yep. Lauren's still in here. Lauren, I'm going to put you in timeout just so I can read your stuff. So put user in timeout. So I got you in timeout right now. Oh man, I can't read any of your stuff. Dang it. Oh, I have to come over here. It's too much. Crap. Let me see what this one says. Let's see here. You know how to use fibs, right? Give me the chance to show you blah, blah, without you having connect with me in any way. Nah, I don't believe you. You're a scammer. You're a scammer. No thanks. No thanks. So here's the thing. Let's say this Lawrence person is real and they really did crack the code to where they can make millions of dollars. Why would you want to share that? Why? Especially for free. Why? Doesn't make any sense. Does not make any sense. And then, you know, somebody like this, if they crack the code, one, they would never say what it is, or they give you like little bits and pieces to help you maybe, but they won't give you their sauce. They wouldn't do it. Oh, thank you, Jesse. Yeah, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. That's the first time I've ever timed anybody out. So Lawrence popped my cherry. Let's see here. We'll scale the way down. Low leverage, increase at those levels. DGen, nice. Okay. Okay. My milkshake brings all the bulls to the yard. Nice, I love it. Okay. I'll give you my code to test, but not for free. Yeah. So in my opinion, that person is a scammer. The scammer, like nobody's gonna, I know the exact penny and the exact cent. And let me just tell you what it is. Like, believe me, trust, man, get out of here. If you knew that, you would not be, okay. So here's the thing too. Let's just make it make sense. Let's say, for example, Lawrence has the secret to trading. They know the exact cent. They know the movements. They know all this stuff. Why on earth would you come to a channel that has this many viewers to share your information? Wouldn't you want to go with somebody who has maybe over 1,000 viewers so you can get a bunch of people to buy your course and buy your strategy and buy your this and that? Huge, huge red flag. Don't be gullible. Don't be gullible. Slayer Mobile Gaming. What's up, my friend? Bitcoin breaking out? And I don't know. What are the levels to watch for the real breakout? Oh yeah. So let's get back to this. Oh man, I don't like this move. I mean, I don't. But Joe, it went up. I know. I don't like it. Here we do have bullish divergence that is playing out. We have a low, a higher low. We have a low and a lower low. So this bullish divergence is playing out at the moment. Could it be done already? Sure. Could it go up more? Sure. Fleaver says, dude, you are too funny. I love the attitude. Oh, thanks, man. Hopefully you're talking about me and not somebody else. Dylan says, why mute him? It's free interaction for the stream. True. True. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. Let's see. It just what because they were talking too much, and I wanted to read all of their stuff individually and kind of break down how they were a scammer. But then when I timed them out on the last one, it deleted all their messages. I was like, I don't know. I know how to do this stuff. Let's see here. So do I think we're going to break out? I mean, we could. We're at this 618 level. I'm really looking for, I'm actually in a short right now. Let's go to a 4 hour. I mean, if it's going to come down, right now is the perfect time. We do have bearish divergence on the 4 hour. High, higher high, high, lower high. So we do have bearish divergence on the 4 hour. If we're going to come down right now, would be the time, because we have this zone that looks really ugly. We have this zone that, I mean, it served a pretty good support resistance. And then it broke out, did a fake out. Then it came down, did a bigger fake out. Now it's up here again. So if it was going to roll over, right now would be a good chance for it to roll over. Oh man, it got stopped out. Gosh darn it. Got stopped out of my short. I really did think it was going to roll over here. Because look at this. We have a high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Starting to roll over, looking very, very boring. And boom. See here. Levi says it's also word diarrhea. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Probably the scammer. Monday high, just over 106. Nice place for entry. See, this is the part I hate. And like with me, I'm as honest as possible, guys. Like I really am as transparent as possible. Like for me, this does not look strong. Even though we're coming up. They have literally just been messing with us. You know, we talked about this zone. You know, it would have been really nice, but due to the move up that we had, it would have been really nice to come back. Same thing here. And it didn't. Then we came up here. We broke this level. Okay, let's short. We didn't, but some people did. Short. It comes down here to this zone, bounces up, and then now liquidates more than likely your shorts. And then it comes back into the zone. Then it comes up. Okay, now lower high. Great. I'll break this to where hopefully we can go short, break this, go for short. Same thing, you know, break the level, short, add to your short once it breaks this level, and then boom, comes back up. I'm not gonna lie, guys, like right now, for me, it's tough. It's really tough. Let me see. Yeah, definitely smash the like. Okay. Here. It doesn't need to be strong, steady, upside is acceptable. Yeah, true. Yeah, and there's a lot of times too, like right here. This, I would like to see a pullback. And it doesn't. Just continue, and now we're in this range. So could this do the same thing? And that's what makes trading so incredibly difficult, because this could do something like this, where it goes, and now it starts doing this number, and then shoots up again. And then now it does this number, and you know, people who trade the way I trade, or look, all these people that trade liquidity. I mean, there's nothing but liquidity down here. Yeah, for me personally, I don't know why it's so tough for me. I think because we just been, you know, doing this chop, and it comes up, and then chop, and then it comes down, and then just playing chop, up, down. I mean, this is literally a range. Literally. And then with the news with, you know, ceasefire, and then, oh, just playing, who knows? Let's see here. When the world panics, they expecting crypto to also crash. Crypto, the new, yeah. Hey, we got Steve in the house. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, everybody, for smashing the like. You're the best. Yeah, it's tough shorting the golden pocket. Well, this is to the downside, so I'm looking for downside moves. Downside moves and also targets. But So this is not like a golden pocket from this level to this level. This is, I'm pulled it from here to here. So I'm actually looking for a pullback this way. But if it was a true golden pocket from a retracement from here to here, I wouldn't short the golden pocket. But since it's from here to here, and I'm looking for levels of it continuing down, this, to me, is like a perfect short. Let's see here. I prefer to catch falling daggers as entries. Buy the fear, scale in, buy now laughing. Oh, nice. Me David says, I won't enter a short if we are above the 200 SMA on the 1 minute and the 200 SMA on the 5 minute, unless one spot confirmations a double top, lower high with overbought RS. Yes, those are good rules. Those are very good rules. Let's see, why did I enter my shorts? I entered my short somewhere over here. I enter on the 3 minute. I think I entered. It had to be over here because I was drawing it out here. Oh, because we did this right here, and then this next candle came up, gave me a selling pressure wick, and then it started coming down, breaking below, or potential. I front ran it because I really wanted to go under here, but I kind of front ran it. And I entered here for the short because it's underneath this. I'm seeing selling pressure. We're really close to hopefully breaking below my moving averages. The white is a 9, the orange is 30. And then when it started doing this, my blue line is my VWAP. So now it started looking really good with the anticipation that it might come up to this zone again and just kind of bounce until we lose this level. We almost lost this level. And then we started doing this number. And then this number, we did lose it. I was looking really great. This is when I was in nice profit. And then, bloop, stopped out. Dang it. Road dog in the house. Chop, chop. Yeah. I know. Long above 200. Short below EMA. Yeah, and it's a good strategy too. You know, and on the 1 minute time frame and the 5 minute time frame, it'll go up and down a lot until it chooses a direction. So it just makes sense. So you can be in like 50 trades on the 1 minute time frame, 200 SMA, exhibit A. We buy, we sell, we buy, we sell, we buy. And eventually it's going to work. If you flip a quarter enough times, you're gonna land on heads. So here we buy, we sell it. We buy it. So the yellow is a 200 SMA. Let me go ahead and make this thick so everybody can see. Let me hide my VWAP. So here we buy it. 3 minute time frame. We sell it. We buy it, and it stays above it. So eventually you're going to be right. Eventually. So to me, that's a good strategy. You just have to be patient enough to know that. You know, you do it until it works. So here, going to the list, I guess I like seeing trends with a short or obvious stops. See, point is 10% of total is decent for 2 days. That's 300 billion added in value, but also for market. Okay. Weeks levels also matter more often, in my opinion. It depends on what if like a long time frame, sure, definitely. I have short, but not following those rules. It just doesn't play out that well for me when I don't follow my rules. Yep. Okay, I also like to keep my stop losses below the 200 SMA when I'm long and above. Yeah, because you're using that as your bouncing area or rejection. I like it. Nice. Let's see here. So pretty much we went over Bitcoin. Oh man, it's just chop. Honestly, today, like normally I do a plan A, plan B. I was really thinking something at least like this might happen. We may get something, maybe do a double lower high. Do we do all-time high this week? Possible. I don't know. I just don't like it. I really just don't like it. Man, and I'm not gonna lie too, I'm a little upset with that short. Now, granted, it was very little money. It was just, it looked great for a short. And then now we're coming up. I don't like that. And right now, look, we have a high, we have a higher high. So in the 4-hour time frame, we have a high and we have a lower high. So this is bearish divergence. However, this is possible because if this price goes above this, well, then there's no more divergence. So this is what a lot of mentors don't teach you is the possible divergence. Once again, the reason this is possible is because if the price goes above this, there is no longer divergence. But at the moment, since we're underneath this, it is possible bearish divergence on the 4-hour. See, Monday is also hardest day to trade. Not everybody's shaking. See, not everyone's shaking. Usually skip unless I see, yeah. Let's look at Sui. You got time? Yeah. So let's do the one that we got like at the very beginning of the show. If you're still here, great. If not, I apologize. But we'll do these two and then that's it. Because we are well over our time already. I heard a noise right now. Man, but this thing gets me really, really upset though. And in my opinion, this short was good. It looks very boring. That really gets me upset. Like a lot. Like a lot. I don't have a YouTube one. Let's go YouTube. Okay, it's called a bear trap, yeah. Very true. Very true. Let's look at ZBCN. Well, let's go. Looks good. So we had this nice run up. We had the pullback, which we've been waiting for. And then now we had a bounce. I like it. Let's go to a daily time frame. Let's delete the 5 drawings that we have. Let us do a fib retracement to see where the bounces could possibly be. Let's go from this low to this high. We did come down to the golden pocket. It looks ugly. It looks very ugly. Let's see if it looks a little bit better here. It looks much better here. So I actually use this one. And when I'm looking at, as I'm looking at these levels, you know, where do we have more touches? This one, if you compare it, goes through the things. Here we do have some stops. We have some stops here too. And if you went on a higher time frame, this would be accurate. But since we're on the daily, I mean, I could use this area. Here. I think I'll go with this. Yeah, I'm gonna go here, just because I have this right here. Okay, moving on. So daily, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And of course, we do have, you're going to have this a lot, bullish divergence, where we came down, and this is a lot lower than this. You're going to have this a lot on a lot of charts. Let's see here. I do like the fact that it came down, it broke this level, but here was the opportunity for it to just go down. You know, we had the opportunity, we broke the level, we come up, we get retested, and we start doing this. And then now just kind of go sideways or what have you. But it didn't do it. Me Damien says, don't get discouraged, Joe. You're probably right to be shorting right now. You might just be a little early. And that happens sometimes where, man, I'm looking for, a matter of fact, I think it was Porky who called me out on that. Because I think he requested a coin, and I saw the coin. I was like, yeah, you know, I'd short it right now. And my stop loss got hit. And then sure enough, like half a day to maybe a day later, short was perfect. And he even says, like, Joe, I think you're just too early. You know, you saw it, it went to your stuff, you're just too early. And that happens sometimes. And sometimes we get stopped out, we break the level, we re-enter again. But yeah. And you know, being a little too early, maybe need to loosen up the stop loss right now. Lose a stop loss. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Re-enter and try again. Yeah. Yep. Very true. So here we had the opportunity to come and look at that, man, beautiful support. Then what we can do is, I knew that was going to happen. Then what we can do is we can actually, dang it, come over here, make sure magnet tool is on, go from the low to the high of this one. And it pulled back beautiful. Past the 382, almost to the 0.5. To me, this one's ready. This one's ready for a long. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Let's kind of look at this a little bit. Okay, we have this really nice zone of support / resistance. We're in it. So on this one, okay, you know, we'll just do 10%. We'll do a stop loss of about 10%. So we'll do stop loss, copy. Okay, paste it, and do stop loss. So that'll be our stop loss. I'd enter right now. And we can go to a smaller time frame in a little bit to like nail the entry. Oh, heck yeah. Perfect 2 to 1. I like it. Target. Target. I'll do target. Let's see about nailing the entry. 15-minute. More than likely come down here. Or maybe it's so close. I mean, it's so close to this bounce zone right here. A bounce zone. What's the percentage from here to here? 2%. Oh. Oh man. I was gonna try to find my camera. I was like, nope, I don't have time. So I see it dropping, maybe if it does drop more, about 1.5%. So for me personally, I'd enter the trade. Let's go back to the 1 hour. So yeah, I didn't right now. And just for the giggles, I'll do it as well. And just for the giggles, ZBCN. The giggles. I'll do a 5x. I mean, I already have it on there. Trading with very little money, 0.0036789. Ha ha ha, that's funny. 36789. I like it. 367. Okay. Moving on. Okay, it's breaking on the 3-minute time frame, breaking below my 9 SMA. Looking for a bounce on my 30, which is pretty close. I don't know, 10%. 36. Oh, it is 10%. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so long, it's coming down, but it's fine. I put it in, it didn't hit, it started going up. There we go. Now I'm in. Okay, so just to show you, I'm in. It's a long 5x leverage, very little money. And, you know, it's more than likely, I do see it potentially coming down about 1.5%. I don't think it's going to break this level. If it does, well, then I have a stop loss. But before that, I mean, I had this level for support, I had this level for support, and then I have my stop loss. 50%, I just realized that I had it's 50% of my thing. So that is horrible. However, I'm only risking 2% of my portfolio. So I'm trading with very, very like little money. And you might see that that's 50% that your stop loss. I'm only risking 2% of my portfolio. No, yes. 2%. All right, moving on. So we'll leave that one there. YouTube. Okay, we're gonna look at SUI. That's gonna be the last one. Let me see. SUI. You know what would really just like not really crush is, you know, because we want to get the calls right. And especially if we're doing YouTube, because, well, you know, we win trades, we lose trades. Yes, I get it. But man, like that would really suck if this stop loss gets hit. It really would. Now, the reason this will get hit, in my opinion, is if Bitcoin dumps. Moving on. Let's see here. SUI. Let's look at SUI on the daily. Dangerous words, mentors. Oh, that's my song. Yeah, we're talking about the magnets, the magnet tool, magnets. No mentors or no magnet, no mentors, no magnets. Just charts in your face. Price action's the boss. Set your own trading pace. Price action's king. No crystal ball to view. The only magnet in trading, a tool on Trading View. There you go. Those are some lyrics to my magnet song. All right, moving on. Let's get all this out of here. Okay, let's hold down Control, click and drag, and then delete everything from there. Okay. So right now, SUI. All right, Jesse, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you greatly. Okay. Magnet tool on. Let's go use our tool to get levels. Right now we're at our level. So we were underneath our level, but then it broke above it really nicely, which is good. We definitely don't want this level to break, a 1.9201. Okay, Go to a 4-hour time frame. We do have a bearish divergence. No, we don't. This wick is higher than this. Okay. Looking at it more zoomed in, doesn't look strong. I mean, it looks good because it came down and it broke above this. So this is good when it comes to that portion of the strength test, I guess you can say. But overall, you know, we had our high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. We had this dump. Then right now, there's, I think on this one, we need to wait at least a day, maybe 2 days, to see what is it going to do. Is it going to come down to come up to do this? Then great. Or are we going to come down to come up to now continue the lower highs and lower lows? You know, to where we continue doing this. So for this one personally, I would have to wait a few days. Ask me again on this one in a few days, or even tomorrow. Definitely, of course, we would need to break. If we just went straight up, we would need to break this level. We'll put it in blue for us to potentially start changing the trend. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the change in trend. Smaller time frames will start the potential change in trend. The larger time frames, the 4 hour, well, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily, the higher you go, the stronger the possible trend change. Here, you know, we come down and we come up. This is our very first level that we would need to break in order for us to potentially think, hey, we're going up. I see here, Road Dog says, good lyrics, show. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I see here. But yeah, so in this one, I definitely wait. And here's our level. And we're actually going to set an alert. We'll set an alert right here. We'll do set alert. And then here. Oh yeah, and while we're doing this, so here is Meet Damien. This is his channel. Definitely check him out. He does live streams. He talks about crypto. He talks and not just the charts, but like he has insight on different coins, on the markets, everything else. So definitely check him out for stocks and also crypto. He's also on TikTok. You have all his information here. And then same thing with Road Dog. Road Dog is really good. He does music. He was my inspiration when it came to creating this music. You know, he was doing music. I said, you know what? Let me do some music too. And then he actually helped me with different programs. Because, I mean, if you search Road Dog Crypto Topic, T-O-P, oh man, I can't spell. Road Dog Crypto Topic. If you search with the topic at the end, it has all of his songs. So it's right here. I'm subscribed to him. So definitely, hey, man, these songs are good. I'm not gonna lie, these songs are really good. Definitely check them out. You know, there's rock, there's country, there's pop, it's such a variety. For me, mine is mainly hip hop, but really great guy, man. So definitely check him out. It's just Road Dog Crypto Topic. Did I put Road Dogs in here? Yeah. And of course we have Porky. Porky's another great YouTuber. I really like the dude. Very gives a lot of really great information. Very real trader. And that's what you want. You want a real trader. They're going to show you their wins. They're going to show you their losses. Not so much their P&L, but just talking about it. Hey, I lost today. It's okay because losses happen. That's a real trader, not somebody who's looking for excuses and, oh, well, this and that, blah, blah. And then, of course, Crypto Princess, she kind of got freaked out today on her live stream. She thought there was like a ghost because there was a noise, but nobody heard it. And then like 20, 30 minutes later, you hear boom. And everybody in the chat, oh, we heard it. And she's like, I told you guys. So she's freaking out, but it's not a ghost, in my opinion. I think it's just a critter just trying to move in. Why now though? I mean, normally they do it when it's cold outside. Well, maybe because it's hot outside and they want shit. No, but they wouldn't go in the attic. They would do that like on the crawl space. I don't know. But anyway, let's see here. You know what? Let's jam out to, we're going to jam out to. I really like the abbreviation song, but since we were talking about the magnets, we'll do the magnet song. So let's go to weekly just so I can bring all this up. Okay. So let's go and listen to the magnet song, and then that'll be the end of the show. I do thank you very much. I'm not sure if anybody's streaming after me or right now. Maybe Tradefly. If so, we will go to Tradefly. But I do thank you guys. We're going to do a very dramatic fading of my camera as soon as I play the music.
It's the market's truth, no fairy tales. Mentors spitting lies, watch the guidance fail. Price action's king, no crystal ball to view. Only magnet and trading, a tool on trading view. Let's go. They say this level's a magnet is pulling the price. Mentors talking slick, but their words ain't precise. Price would hit the zone, it has to break through. Now you broke, and no super glue. They paint a picture, got you dreaming of wins, but they guaranteed moves, not moving, calling indicators magnets. Traders believe in every word, price moves where it wants. Haven't you heard? Mentors selling you certainty, feeding you lies, saying this level's a magnet while your count slowly dies. Nobody knows what'll happen, no crystal ball to view. Only magnet and trading, a tool on trading view.
That's right, guys. Only the magnet is the one on trading view. So let's go ahead and go to Tradefly. Let them know it's a trade intuition raid. I would really appreciate it. And I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. See ya. Now the awkward fading of the camera. All right, see ya.